What up, guys? Well, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo, you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Orlando for Wednesday, April 10th, 2024. Delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app. Search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Warner Bros. Pictures is giving a glimpse of the new film Joker, Folie, Deux. The studio shared a teaser trailer for the movie Tuesday featuring Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga. Joker, Folie, Deux is a musical sequel to the 2019 film Joker, which reimagined the original story of the DC Comics character of the same name. Phoenix returns as Arthur Fleck, a.k.a. the Joker, with Lady Gaga joining the cast as Dr. Harleen Quinzel, a.k.a. Harley Quinn. The teaser shows Joker, played by Phoenix, and Harley Quinn, played by Lady Gaga, fall in love against the backdrop of Arkham Asylum. The Joker declares, "I'm not alone." Joker, Folie, Deux is written by Todd Phillips and Scott Silver and directed by Phillips. The pair co-wrote the first film, with Phillips also directing. Zazie Beetz, Stephen Coogan, Brendan Gleeson, and Catherine Keener also star. Joker, Folie, Deux opens in theaters October 4th. Lionsgate and Blumhouse are teaming up for a Blair Witch Project reboot. The pair announced Wednesday at a CinemaCon that they will develop and produce a reimagining of the 1999 horror film. The project is the first to emerge from a multi-film deal with Blumhouse, which reinvent horror classics from the Lionsgate library. Lionsgate and Blumhouse, a production company co-founded by Jason Blum and known for Paranormal Activity, Insidious, The Purge, and other horror films, previously collaborated in Imaginary, which opens in theaters in March. Lionsgate film chair Adam Fogelston said, "I've been incredibly fortunate to work with Jason many times over the years. We are thrilled to kick this partnership off with a new vision for Blair Witch that will reintroduce this horror classic for a new generation." Bloom will work with producer Roy Lee on the reboot. Lee previously produced the 2016 sequel Blair Witch. The original Blair Witch Project opened in July 1999 and became one of the most profitable films of all time. The film follows three student filmmakers who disappear while investigating the titular Blair Witch. Tom Segura will star and produce in a new dark comedy series at Netflix. The 44-year-old comedian confirmed plans for the project Wednesday on Instagram. He wrote, "Thank you for the opportunity at Netflix. Very excited to get to work on this." Segura stars and serves as the narrator of the Untitled series, which will see him take viewers through a series of vignettes in each episode according to Deadline. The show will incorporate the twisted comedy sensibility of its stand-up comedy. Jeremy Conner will serve as a head writer with Rami Hakech as director. Hakech previously directed Segura's Netflix comedy specials Bail Hog and Mostly Stories. Production will begin later this year, with the show to premiere in 2025. Segura has released 5 Netflix comedy specials. The most recent, Sledgehammer, premiered in July 2023 and debuted at number 1. The comedian is presently in the midst of his Come Together World Tour. He also co-hosts the podcast Your Mom's House and Two Bears, One Cave. Netflix is giving a glimpse of the new series Shardlake. The streaming service shared a trailer for the show Wednesday featuring Sean Bean. Shardlake is based on the C.J. Sanderson book of series and adaptation of his 2003 novel Dissolution. The show takes place in 16th century Tudor England during the dissolution of the monasteries. Arthur Hughes plays Matthew Shardlake, a lawyer hired by Queen Henry VIII's right-hand man Thomas Cromwell to investigate a murder. The synopsis reads, Shardlake's sheltered life as a lawyer is turned upside down when Cromwell instructs him to investigate the murder of one of his commissioners. at a monastery in the remote town of Scarnsey. The commissioner was gathered evidence to close the monastery and is now imperative for Cromwell's own political survival, and that Shardlake both solves the murder and closes the monastery. Anthony Boyle also stars as Jack Brayrick, who aids Shardlake on Cromwell's behest. Other cast members include Babu Cesney, Paul Kay, Ruby Ashburn Serkis, Peter Firth, Matthew Steer, Brian Vernell, Ifran Samaji, David Pierce, Miles Barrow, Mike Noble, and Kimberly Nixon. Shardlake is written by Stephen Butchard and executive produced by George Orman, Mark Phoebus, and Stephen Lee. The series premieres May 1st on Hulu in the United States and Disney Plus in the United Kingdom. NCIS in the Neighborhood will return for new seasons. CBS announced in a press release Tuesday that it's renewed NCIS for Season 22 and The Neighborhood for Season 7. CBS Entertainment President Amy Reisenbach says The Neighborhood and the NCIS are the very best definition of a CBS comedy and drama. They embody authentic storytelling with heart, humor, and family dynamics. We are proud to bring them back next season. NCIS is a police procedural following a team of special agents from the Naval Criminal Investigative Service as they investigate and solve crimes. The show has been a top 20 series and for its 18 of its 20 full years on CBS, and television's top broadcast drama for the last 5 consecutive complete seasons. News broke in February that former NCIS star Cody DePablo and Michael Weatherly will star in a new spin-off at Paramount+. The Neighborhood is a sitcom centered on a white Middle Eastern family as they adjust to living in a predominantly black neighborhood in Los Angeles. Cedric the Entertainer and Max Greenfield star. The series is in its 6th season and averaged 5.83 million viewers seasons to date, according to Nielsen. It is television's number 3 comedy. Land of Women, a new series starring and executive produced by Eva Longoria, is coming to Apple TV Plus in June. Apple TV Plus announced a premiere date June 26 for the shows in a press release Wednesday. Land of the Women is a dramedy based on the Sandra Barnetta novel La Tierra de las Mujeres. The 6-episode adaptation hails from Apple Studios and is created by Ramon Campos, Gemma Arniera, and Paula Fernandez. Longoria stars as Gala, a New York empty nester whose life is turned upside down when her husband implicates the family in financial improprieties, and she is forced to flee the city alongside her aging mother, played by Carmen Marora, and teenage daughter, played by Victoria Balza. To escape the dangerous criminals to whom Gala's now vanished husband is in debt, the 3 women hide in the same charming wind towards in northern Spain that Galia's mother fled 50 years ago, vowing never to return. The women seek to start anew and hope their identities will remain unclear, but gossip in the small town quickly spreads, unraveling their deepest family secrets and truth. Land of Women will have a 2-episode premiere June 26th, and with subsequent episodes to follow weekly on Wednesday. Apple TV Plus announced a series in August 2022. The show will mark Longoria's first series regular role since telenovela. Netflix is giving a glimpse of Heartbreak High Season 2. The streaming service shared a clip from the season Wednesday featuring James Majus. Heartbreak High is a reboot of the Australian teen drama that aired from 1994 to 1996. The show follows the students at Hartley High as they navigate the ups and downs of high school. The clip shows Nan, played by Maggie Dents, the grandmother of Douglas Cash Pidgeot, played by Will McDonald, confront Darren, played by Majus, about not taking Cash's calls. Season 1 ended with Cash declaring his love to Darren, but before being taken into police custody. Cash had previously sent police a video from the night of Harper's abduction, played by Asher Yazbek. The Season 2 premieres Thursday on Netflix. Aisha Madden, Chloe Hayden, Thomas Weatherall, Joshua Houston, Gemma Choi Tran, Bryn Chapman Parrish, Cheryl Lee Watson, and Brody Townsend also star. Conan O'Brien has returned to The Tonight Show after 14 years. The television personality and comedian reminisced about his time on The Tonight Show and The Late Show with Conan O'Brien during Tuesday's episode of The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. O'Brien hosted the NBC late-night talk show, Late Night with Conan O'Brien, from 1993 to 2009. He also had a short live stint on The Tonight Show's host from 2009 to 2010 before Jimmy Fallon took over as the host. O'Brien told Fallon, "It's weird to come back. It's so weird. I haven't been in this building for such a long time, and I haven't been on this floor forever." He says, I was here for 16 years doing late night show before we went out to LA and right across the street. I just picked up all these memories, came back, food flooding me." O'Brien remarked on how Kelly Clarkson used his old studio to film her talk show, The Kelly Clarkson Show. O'Brien says, "When someone else is in your studio, I feel weird. So I walked in and I said, 'Who's in my old studio?' And they said, 'Kelly Clarkson.' I love Kelly Clarkson. Who doesn't love Kelly Clarkson? But I'm here." O'Brien also looked back on his interview with President Barack Obama and a backstage moment with Prince. O'Brien will next star in the traveling series Conan O'Brien Must Go, which premieres April 18th on Max. The show follows O'Brien as he visits new friends he meets through his podcast. Conan O'Brien Needs a Fan, where he dives deep with listeners from around the world. CMT will explore the making of the Chet Atkins tribute album We Still Can't Say Goodbye, a musician's tribute to Chet Atkins in a new documentary. The 1-hour special, We Still Can't Say Goodbye, making of the musician's tribute to Chet Atkins and his legacy remembered, will premiere April 19th at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on CMT. The documentary is produced by Opry Entertainment Group and in collaboration with Morningstar Music Productions. Making of a Musician's Tribute follows the making of the album, which features 22 artists, including Vince Gill, Eric Clapton, Tommy Emmanuel, Ricky Skaggs, James Taylor, Alison Krauss, Brad Paisley, and Sierra Hull. Atkins, the pioneer country music musician known as Mr. Guitar, died at the age of 77 in June of 2001. Producer Catherine Russ said in a statement, "The first day of filming was marked by Tommy Emmanuel's recording of Mr. Guitar. However, it was his intimate story that truly captured the essence of the man they sought to honor. Chet Atkins was more than just a talented producer, studio head, and guitar player. He was also a humble, caring mentor who left a profound impact on country's musicians produced," Catherine Russ said in a press release. Executive producer Martin Fisher said, "Producing this TV special on the making of the new tribute album is iconic Opry member Chet Atkins has been truly inspiring. It's been a remarkable experience witnessing the legendary artists unite to honor Chet's legacy. Through this special, we hope viewers can have the timeless and lasting influence the extraordinary Chet Atkins has." We Still Can't Say Goodbye, musician's tribute to Chet Atkins, will be released the same day. And finally, Aerosmith will resume its Peace Out Farewell Tour in September. The rock band announced rescheduled dates for the tour on Wednesday after previously postponing shows due to frontman Steven Tyler's vocal injury. The Peace Out Tour will pick up September 20th in Pittsburgh and run through February 26th 2025 in Buffalo, New York. The Black Crowes will appear as a special guest. Previously purchased tickets will be honored with the new dates. Additional tickets will go on sale Friday at 10 a.m. local time. Aerosmith wrote on social media, "We're thrilled to announce new dates for our 2024 Peace Out Tour with special guests at the Black Crowes." Aerosmith originally kicked off the tour in September 2023. The band announced later that month that it will reschedule the remainder of the 2023 tour dates to allow time to relax. The group said in a statement, "To our fans, unfortunately, Steven's vocal injury is more serious than initially thought. His doctors has confirmed that in addition to the damage of his video cards, he fractured his larynx, which requires ongoing care. He is receiving the best medical treatment available to ensure his recovery is swift. But given the nature of a fracture, he is being told patience is essential." Aerosmith formed in Boston in 1970 and has since released 15 albums. And as your entertainment report for Wednesday, April 10th, 2024, I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. Good night, and God bless you all.